Connect. You're in the elevator, he's looking this way. So in the elevator, people are looking this way. Or this way. Or this way. Yeah, he has no data, but on the phone. And you come in. They're afraid. They have a phobia of connecting with people. And you go in. So busy over Facebook those days, yeah? They want somebody to break the silence, and they don't dare to do it. And you go. So busy over Facebook those days, huh? Or, I wonder when will they make the ceilings more colorful in those elevators so that we can see something when we look up there. Yeah? Or, amazing man, look, everyone around us, he will be looking at the floor. Amazing man, everyone around us is looking at the floor. I wonder why. And you open a subject with that person. He may be looking at the floor, but now he secluded himself. Yeah, man, I wonder why. Make him feel good about himself. And then when you make people feel good about themselves, they make you feel good about yourself. But you hold the controls of the conversion. And approach people the right way. So whenever you're in the elevator, you can go as extreme as you want. I am extremist regularly in my approaches. I am. Yeah? But I can work it out that way. Maybe you can't. Do it your way. Do it with your personality. Okay? I can go in an elevator and see a lady in the elevator looking at the mirror and say, admiring your beauty, huh? I can tell you it's amazing. For example, I can do that. If you can't do that, do something else. But when you start with people, understand that you need to understand a common ground. You should lay those grounds and then start connecting. And if you don't know everyone in the building today, you have a problem. Go get introduced to everyone in the building. And try to create an opportunity or to fetch an opportunity. So the act of talking is something many people do. But the act of talking, listening, understanding, communicating, analyzing, and feeding the right thing at the right time is not what people do. And if you direct that towards converting and having transactions done, that's you creating a prospect in front of you every time that there's a possibility to create a prospect in front of you. Do it. And after you do it once and twice and thrice, it becomes much easier. And after you do it 30 and 40 times, it becomes the norm. And after that, you can't but talk to people that way. And if you create a habit out of that, you'll make so much money. Not only from that, by continuing the rest of the cycle that we're talking about, but start with that. So prospect the right way. Approach people the right way. Build on the right grounds. Connect, not only communicate. Whenever you have an opening with someone, as we said, whenever you have a presentation, when we were in our sales training, we said you do initially a meet and greet, you leave the first impression, and then you start by the warm-up, and then you do some discovery, and you do the pre-marketing, and you go on with that. Now, in 20 seconds, you need to summarize all of those. So your first impression should also work with your warm-up. The good thing is that what you're trying to get out of that ability is a connection. So that there is possibilities of future communication. Now the smartest of those future communication and those possibilities and those connections and this prospecting is a targeted with a time parameter and the timeline for this future communication. So somebody who builds that connection and agrees that the future communication will be tomorrow at 4 o'clock in a phone call. Isn't it? Yes. Because that's you structuring the outcome. That's you structuring the outcome. Your job there is maybe to spark an interest. Your job there is not to sell something. So don't try to start with your discovery there. Yeah, 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms? What? Okay? So start by triggering that. Communicating and connecting well. And the minute you connect, you can tomorrow morning, today evening, after tomorrow, do something. You did a prospecting act a few days ago, which is very good. And it's perfect. Actually, I can design it and talk about it in a book. Yeah? She caught someone on a reception of the address downtown. Isn't it? And that person caught, triggered the right thing. Tomorrow morning, a meeting. Today, how many listings? 52. So you know how to do it. Just structure it, clean your head and do it, duplicate it. You know how to do it. You don't lack the ability to do it. You just lack sometimes the space and sometimes the will and sometimes the consistency, which is a source of, or the source of that is the non-confidence in the outcome. But trust that if you try it and do it over and over again, it will have an outcome. And trust and understand that if you keep all the mumbo jumbo out of your head, you will clean your head, the circus is out, you will have enough space for your own show to run, which is prospecting and converting. And you can prospect, and somebody who can prospect at that level can prospect at every level. And you can convert, and we'll talk about converting in our coming session. Is that clear for today? Do you have any questions about prospecting on all levels and all kinds of prospecting? Now, what we can't do is clean your head for you. But you can do it, and it's pretty easy. Have a long shower. Have a long shower and decide at the beginning of it that I will not have an outside cleansing today only. I will have an internal cleansing. Before I exit this shower, I want to play all of those ideas and all of this circus. Whatever it is, be it. I want to clean it all out of my head. It's rubbish out. And then I can feed the right stuff and give it enough space. And that's the space it does have, and that's the space I will work with. Go into a session, in a shower, clean it all, get out, and say, tomorrow morning, I'm a clean man. You're an addict to rubbish and you don't know it, mentally. And then that evening, do that again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And the cleanliness of head is the most important thing any one of us can ever have. And most of us lose for no reason. And when you lose, ala dunya salam, as per they say. Okay? Clear? So long showers today with head cleansing. Enjoy it. Session after tomorrow, so that you can do your prospecting training well today and tomorrow. After tomorrow will be about converting. If you have any questions about this, let's do it. Let's not only have a lecturing session. The whole idea is that we interact, that we engage, that we try it. I don't want to be someone who's just throwing info at you. I want to be someone who's talking the talk that will help you. Okay? And all of this that we're talking about is something I do daily. I'm not somebody off the ground. I'm somebody living on the ground. So we can do it daily and we can achieve on it daily.